I'm standing here with Donnie from Bravado Gaming. He is, of course, the captain of their Dota 2 team. Donnie, that first game, hey, they had it. I was laughing in the stand. I thought that maybe that APG loss backstage last night may have tilted you guys a bit, and then you seem to bring it back. Don't you want to just walk us through game one and tell us how did you get back? What was the change in that game?
Well, we were actually winning. If you saw, we destroyed Quop's items, his null talisman, so he had like no items at 10 minutes, but then I started throwing and Darren started killing me over and over, so yeah. We actually were in the lead and then we threw and then we brought it back.
I thought that they were quite ahead and then they just started farming, to be honest. But I mean, we can argue about this off stage. The APG loss, though, I mean, it obviously didn't affect you as much as people thought. Is this the bravado tactic? Because this tends to happen with your Dota team. You come in here, you lose, everyone gets really excited because you are the team to beat, and then you guys just annihilate the competition and go on to win. Is that the tactic for this one?
If you saw these games, they weren't exactly one-sided, so there's no tactic. We just suck. No.
Did you just say you suck on the stream? You're fired. Your manager's getting rid of you. Donnie, thank you very much. Good luck, hey? This is at White Rabbit Gaming. Do you think that you guys still have a little bit in the bank to give them a run for their money? Are you feeling a bit nervous for tomorrow?
I'm not nervous. I think we can win, yeah.
We're going to go to the panel now who's going to give us some insights. You're a lion on stage, and we have a lion tamer heading up that panel. I had to go that way, Wilson. I'm sorry. What did you think of this win?
Well, it was expected by some and crazily unexpected by others, but that's not what we're here for. Guys, what one hell of a game. Sargon, wise words from Donnie there.
I think
oh, yeah.
there's a granular of truth in that. You know, they haven't looked quite the dominant BVD from even a month ago. You can see that there are definitely little niggles, little openings. But man, Odu, hey? On that Ricky. Oh.
Guys, I don't even think it's not even a discussion. Odu man of the match here.
Yeah, I mean,
he was just everywhere. Like you see him top lane, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's mid, and he's making another kill. It's just he was ridiculously. I think he's just that's the word. He was just ridiculous in that match.
Although there might be an argument to saying Donnie here.
Well, yeah, Donnie is just being realistic, I guess. It's like, oh, we just sucked. But
I mean, as man of the match here for this particular game.
Right. Yeah, he did really well. Odu, as you said, Sean quoted that it's top 2, I think, along the lines with Santo as a Ricky player support. And, you know, he proves it right. And it's just so amazing. And, like helped out, gave vision to the rest of the core members. Like, oh, okay, we need to go get that guy. That axe was by the sidelines alone. And the Ricky was there at the same time, and then there we go. Yeah.
Don't dismiss Chelsea either. Chelsea made some really good plays too.
So here's an open question for you. I mean, what's the primary reason BVD walked away with the victory here?
I think it would be Donnie finally managed to actually catch both the Terrorblade and Modace.
Yeah.
Okay. And once you catch those two, because every other fight, Modace is MVP. He's saving that target, which is what the draft is designed to do.
Yeah.
And it's at that point when you catch both of those, it's over.
Yeah.
Because you're only saving, you know, Grace to get your carry out. It's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, he even forced the poor Lincolns out of Donnie. So, I mean, you know, to stop the bench from swapping. So, I mean, he played really well. Hats off to Medeus, really.
Yeah, yeah, and to keep going for Sargon's idea, BVD was great. Compared from game 1 to game 2, I mean, they had this slight indecisions like, oh, okay, what do we do now? Oh, we should get Sheepstick for that Morphling specifically. And then game 2, they were precise. BVD knew exactly what they were going to do. I think Donnie as captain was like, okay, no, Odu, just go for the heroes. Like, it doesn't even matter, like, if you don't have vision whatsoever, just silence them, right? And then we'll do the work. And then together, just... I don't know, they just gelled so well.
It's the team play that's finally coming through. You and I had a little chat earlier about what BVD does best, and
well, I mean, I think they do everything best, right? It's why they're the best team in the country. But you know, when they're all back in the positions that they're supposed to be in, or that they generally play in, they're precise. You know, they're industrials.
Absolutely. Right, so that's pretty much why BVD won, but we'll get into more detail. But before we do that, let's hear from Ryan on stage, who's with the boys from Carbon, who we have to unfortunately wave our hats goodbye to.
Ryan just got way better looking. My name is Sam, also known as Tickle, and I'm standing here with Chelsea from Carbon, the losing captain. It's never easy to do these interviews. Why do you think you lost that game? What happened?
Which game? The first game or the second game?
Let's just talk about the whole match, actually. My mistake.
All right. The first game, I think we just lost because we had a really bad early start, and then we just threw it late game. We didn't farm, like you said, yeah. I think we just threw it by dying in stupid fights. The second game was just, I don't know, it was just 2 bad fights, whatever. They farmed way more than us as well. They farmed the whole map, and we just walked around 5.
A lot of people were rooting for White Rabbit Gaming, rooting for Aperture, rooting for Bravado. Carbon in the Dota section of this tournament didn't really come up, and yet you've walked in here 4th place. You've got to be pretty impressed with your team's performance. Even if it is only a 4th place, people weren't rating you, and I think that you've just proven that you are a force to be reckoned with in Dota.
Well, I mean, we have been playing for like 6 years, and we did come first at DGC 2 years ago, so it still doesn't feel good, but whatever, you know.
Does it mean a lot to be on a stage like this? 1 million rand. What has the experience been like?
Pretty cool.
Chelsea's trolling me. It's great. I'm just going to give up here. The experts on the panel told me that you were farming because I am a CSGO girl, so I was just trying to look like I knew what I was talking about with Dota. Lesson learned. Won't do that again. Let's stop this conversation and go straight back to them.
Thank you, long-haired Ryan, and thanks for the bus throwing competition. Nonetheless, hearing there from very wise words of Chelsea, an extremely experienced player. I could trust him with all my cheese graters. He's an absolutely fantastic guy, and actually we hope to have him here on the panel sometime.
I think Darren or Chelsea is just too harsh on himself. He did great, man.
He did so well.
Like, it was a 50-50 thing. If he went into a fight, if he got those 2 or 3 kills, it would have been nice, right? But it was very unfortunate that BVD had the better positioning. And then it's like, he's just not getting what he's needed to, right? So whatever, if he wants Blink, he's probably not going to get that Blink in 15 minutes. Yeah.
As an Axe player, going up against the Void and going up against a Sniper, Scarith Mage, it's really hard to position yourself. And not only that, you've got 2 Mjolnirs. I mean, what are you going to do as an Axe? Yes, you can pop your blade mail, but you're going to die. So, like, for him catching out the Ricky at key points, him catching out, you know, the supports, he's trying to maneuver himself across the map, trying to make those big plays for his team. But going up against that type of lineup with an Axe is very hard, and I think he did really well.
Well, I mean, are you guys already calling him man of the match here for the side of Carbon? I don't know. Do you think there's another candidate?
Look, I think Mode's played superb Dota. I think without Mode's input, I don't think they make it to you know, the depths they do. But Terrorblade also farmed
really well.
Really well. He was hitting so hard at one point, I thought people would melt in 2 or 3 hits. I think they all played really well. I don't think any one of them let the team down at all.
Yeah, I mean, look at Donny. Donny said it was by no means one-sided. They were fighting for their lives. I mean, both teams were contesting each other to the max. It wasn't like, okay, Carbon just rolled over and died. They fought for their time. They were actually at a point in both games where they could have just taken it. So, I mean, it's by no means anyone's game.
You're going to be very, very happy with the result because obviously that means BVD APG yet again.
Yeah.
And it was 2-1 yesterday. It's going to be one hell of a show. I promise you that. A little bit of wound licking, and obviously APG is trying to rub the salt in. So, what do we expect?
Well,
are we gonna see BVD pull out some dirty tricks?
They will. I don't feel like, personally, I don't feel like he or they, BVD, did 100% against APG. But now...
You feel they did their 100% in this game against Carbon?
Right, I think they did. I mean, like we saw Chosen One farm with that Morphling first game, and then he has the Terrorblade the second game, and, you know, I don't think him personally made any mistakes. So I think that made BVD think, like, whoa, let's just get back a little bit and think about what to do in this game. And BVD drafted pretty nicely. I like the sniper.
You like the sniper at the end.
Yeah, okay. I probably get trolled, but it's like, I know, why would you pick sniper is what they would say, right? Because so many other heroes, but, you know, it worked.
Yeah,
it's viable against the Viper. It's the one hero that can get out of range of Viper's harassment at mid.
Yeah.
It was a really good pick against it.
Right.
So, Sargon, as a support player, I mean, obviously, you love Mode's because of what Mode's was doing.
You can appreciate great play. You know, I mean, from both those supports, Odu and Mode's were, I think, on either side, were the linchpins in very complicated drafts that worked really well together, and they both played really well. Unfortunately, you know, Modeste, his side lost. You know, he got caught out once or twice towards the end.
Do you feel that perhaps as a support you do kind of rely on your carries to carry you to victory towards the end game? Do you feel like the carries let down the side of Carbon? I know it's a very dirty question, but if you were sitting in Carbon as their support.
I think they lost together. You know, at the end they both got caught. And I think that sums up Carbon's series.
Absolutely.
You know, they lost together.
Yeah, certainly. Well, other than that, there's not all that much left to say. There are fantastic games coming up, not just in Dota. CSGO is soon to follow. Do stay tuned. And obviously, we would like to thank the big boys upstairs who made this all possible. The boys from Telkom putting together this 1 million rand prize pool. Nonetheless, fare thee well from us at the Dota 2 panel. We will see you again at 7:30 for APG and BVD. Stay tuned in the interim. Plenty of giveaways, plenty of stuff coming. Cheerio for now.